good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you watch this Inside Scoop video. Obviously, it's 20 to 8 in the morning, 20 to 8 at night for me. Just finished night shift and going to bed after I've given you this exciting update that I received yesterday. I did put a little bit of a feeler out on Twitter to let you know there was a new name in the hat. Apologies for my little girl. She was very loud in the morning. But before we get into it, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button right there. There it is. There it is. Right there, bell button to let you know when we're live. Hit the thumbs up button as well. Massively important. And please watch the video right to the end. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Check the description out. Become a member and you can win some amazing prizes. We're doing one a month. I've got obviously the badge which I showed last time around, and we're selling them for £40 as well. So please consider buying a badge. Please consider checking out Sports Trader, who are Toon Trader in the Northeast. Great charity, and we obviously sponsor them. So yeah. So first of all, we'll get all the little bits out the way that we need to, things that I haven't talked about yet. This is obviously a news show as well as an Inside Scoop show. So rumoured to be the new away top for next season. I am very excited by this, not because it looks good and it looks great. The main reason I'm excited by this is because why not give something back to the Saudi people, right? Think about how many shirts we could sell at 40 quid, 45 pound, 50 pound. There are over 50 million people living in Saudi Arabia. 10 million people bought it at 50 pound a pop. That's 500 million pound. FFP out the window. We smash it. That shirt is the perfect way of getting more money into our football club, but you've got no idea how much money we could get for that. And it really does help with FFP, guys. So put your loyalties aside and everything about how it looks. Green and white doesn't really look great, but we have had green and white before. I think it's superb marketing and a way of getting more Saudi people involved in Newcastle United Football Club, getting more fans in from abroad. And then there's all of us buying shirts as well on top as well. The money could be endless just from one shirt. It could be absolutely incredible. As you saw from the thumbnail, 2 goalkeepers on the front of it. Kasper Schmeichel is true. Our links are strong. He's a ball-playing goalkeeper, just what Eddie Howe was looking for. So the fight for the number 1 spot with Dubravka is either going to be Kasper Schmeichel or Dean Henderson. He is definitely someone we're still looking at as well. So Kasper Schmeichel was a name we never thought would really come into the fold, to be honest with you. But his contract is running down, so he is an option. And the other rumours on Twitter, obviously, as soon as I hear a rumour, I always ask the people I know who are in the know, but they do know agents, so it's really good to get their opinion on it. And Tarkowski at Burnley is definitely very close. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. I think that's the end of Lascelles if he comes in. Lascelles, Federico, and Clark all out the door. Get them on a free. Sell Lascelles for 15 million to Forest. I've heard they're very interested in getting their old player back. Could be a great signing for Forest. And there's £15 million into the pot. More money that we didn't expect. So all for that. Right, the big reveal. Who is it, guys? There's a lot of people have been putting a lot of stuff out. Pogba, definitely not. I mean, he would split opinions, wouldn't he? Now, this is a name that's come from left field. He has been mentioned a few times in January, though. So, but not a lot. But it's Romelu Lukaku, guys. I was a bit surprised to hear this. So before we all get, angry about Lukaku or happy about Lukaku, let's just have a quick little look at him. I think it's important to remember that he is still a quality striker. He's great at taking penalties. His finishing is fantastic. His anchor play is brilliant as a striker. His ground duels aren't very good, which we're used to seeing that in strikers, aren't we? His heat map shows that he does go back to defend. Obviously, they're normally corners and stuff like that, but he gets into the box a lot. And he does score goals. So, these are his transfers. I had to bring this up because, Jesus, he's been around with a lot of money. 13.5 million to Chelsea, went on loan to West Brom, ended the loan at, so he went back to Chelsea. Everton loaned him for 3.1 million, end of loan, then bought him for 31.8 million. He then went to Man United for 76.5 million. He then went to Inter for 58.5 million, and then Chelsea for 103.5 million again. My God, that is just absolutely incredible amount of money for one player. But again, like I say, he's a good player. He's a good striker. He knows where the back of the net is, and this shows it as well. So if you look at his career stats, 33 goals for Anderlecht. He didn't score any for Chelsea the first time around. He only had 10 appearances though. When they bought him, they put him in the youth team. He scored 35 goals for West Brom when he went on loan. He scored 15 for Everton on loan from 31. Then when they bought him, 53 from 110, almost a goal every other game. He went to Manchester United, scored 28 out of 66. Again, that's a good return. Inter Milan, 47 from 72 games is a fantastic return. But this season's not been great. Obviously, he's fallen out with Tuchel a few times. 25 appearances, 8 goals. Belgium, 101 appearances and 68 goals. Fantastic return. It's more than a goal every other game. Premier League record, 277 appearances, 121 goals and 35 assists. So, I mean, this guy is still quality. But before you make that decision, let's have a look at someone put a great video out on YouTube, which I've got for you to show, and it's his top 10 goals. So let's have a look. He's wrong foot. I mean, I think this one takes a slight deflection, but it still looks like an absolute quality finish. This is not a bad finish either. Oomph, quick feet, no backlift, bang. Not bad, eh? There's one of them I can't wait to show you. Look at that again. No backlift, just smashes it in the top corner. Boom. Showing power and pace. Great finish again. Not scared to shoot from distance, which we don't see very often in our team. There's not many players in the Newcastle squad that can score from distance. Bruno being one of them. Look at that touch there. Everyone says he's got a really poor touch, but I mean, that is just absolutely fantastic. Look at the power to get round the man. Absolutely phenomenal. Great finish as well, sending the keeper the wrong way and putting him on his backside. He does have quality in him. Look at that free kick. Obviously that was back in these early days for Everton. This is Man United. It's not exactly a great goal, but it's a good volley. I would have put that as number 10, to be honest with you, rather than number 2, but here's number 1. I can't believe how loud my daughter is. Puts everyone on the backside. And slots it in the corner. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Now, he's 29, so I know what you're thinking. He's got 2 years left on his contract. Now, what I've been told, this is the exact message that I got sent. I think it's very important to read it to you. Agents have been instructed by NUFC to inquire about Romelu Lukaku once Chelsea ownership is complete. NUFC want to take him on a season-long loan with an option to buy. Now, whether that's, we have to buy him or we have an option to buy him at a certain price, not an obligation to buy, an option to buy. It's not clear in the message. There's no response from the players' club, player or his agent, but there's going to be discussions held in the future. One to watch. The press should pick up on it soon. You've heard it first. Watch it out in the weeks ahead. Wow. Yeah, and when I got that, I was like, oh my God, wow, that is huge news. If we can get Romelu Lukaku. Now, I know what you're thinking. Like I say, he's 29. He's got a 2-year contract still. There'll be 1 year left if we get an option, if we loan him for an option and then have an option to buy, which means his price might come down. They might have to agree it sooner than that. I don't know. But think short term. Don't think long term with this one. Think short term. We need a striker who can score us enough Premier League goals to get us into the top 8. Romelu Lukaku could do that for us. I know he flops against the big teams, but we're not ready to challenge the big teams yet. We're ready to challenge that middle Premier League section, between 10th and 6th, and then maybe even go above that if we're lucky enough. But Romelu Lukaku could put us in that bracket, scoring the goals that's needed with Callum Wilson up front as well. I think that's very, very exciting. So that's the news, guys. That's my thoughts on it. I think it would be a great signing. I know a lot of people, but it's going to split opinions, and I know it will. And I think it would be a great signing, to be honest with you, for a couple of years. Ekitike to come in as well, and he'll be the future. There's a lot to love about this summer window, and that the club are now actively pursuing and trying their best to get the best deals for our football club and the best players in to push us up that league. So it's just all exciting times, isn't it? Well, thanks for watching again. Please, guys, please hit that subscribe button. A lot of you have recently, and I really do appreciate it. It's massive. We would love to get to 4,000 soon. We're not far away. Please hit the bell button, hit the thumbs up button, share it with like-minded fans and friends, and please consider becoming a member. The link is in the description. We do a giveaway every month. The giveaway is normally worth about £40-50. And like I say, it's going to be one of the amazing badges that we have on offer. So please consider that. Please consider Glen Middis Coastal Carpentry and Joinery in the Northeast. If you look at the work, it's absolutely fantastic. If you need anything, free obligation quote, no obligation quote from them. And please consider A Dog's Day Out. So if you need anything between Hebburn and Jowra, he will be branching out when he gets his van, but he loves his dogs. He's new business and really looking to get it off the ground. So please consider giving him a call if you want to get your dog walked a lot more than it does. But guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop a comment. I will answer them when I wake up before I go to work. And sorry for my little girl again. She is very loud this morning. But I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.